They are little girls trapped in a secret world, hidden from view, locked behind doors. They toil as labor in the shadows of big cities, as sex slaves in the dark lanes of brothels, as servants in the curtained homes of the middle class. Bought, traded, sold. Meet the girl slaves of India. Child labor is the dirty little secret of every country in the world. Over 200 million children work around the globe, often doing the most brutal or degrading of jobs. But there's one country that has the world's largest number of child laborers: India. We're in New Delhi, the capital of India. These are good times here. There's a booming economy, a growing middle class, and soaring real estate. But one thing hasn't changed.
You only have to spend a little time in cities in India to see young girls working, whether they're at vegetable stands or selling, odds and ends in the streets. Hi. What's your name?
नाम क्या है?
How much money do you make a day? Which is what, $2? Are you in school? Why not?
अरे स्कूल जाएगी तो यहाँ क्या काम करेगी? खाएगा क्या? कौन देगा यहाँ? एक दिन तो रोटी कोई खिला नहीं सकता तो खाएगी क्या?
Pigeon's parents are so poor, they've sent her to Delhi to earn her keep. And as we move around the city, it's clear that Pigeon's not alone. Around 60 million children work in farms, factories, homes, and in the streets of every big Indian city. We're in a country packed with 1 billion people, where many Indians still live in grinding poverty, following centuries-old traditions that have divided the society into the privileged and those who serve them. It's a combination that breeds abuse. We're told that each year thousands of girls in India are put to work as child laborers, or worse, sold as slaves. We're here to investigate this underground market in girl slaves.
Good morning.
Morning, Lisa.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Kailash Satyarthi is the head of an organization called the South Asian Coalition on Child Servitude, or SACS. SACS has rescued around 70,000 children from bondage.
A lot of people in the West might see this and say, these girls come from very, very poor villages, and the income that they earn helps to support the family. What's so wrong with that?
In a country like India, where 60 million children, and half of them are almost girls, are in full-time jobs, 65 million adults are jobless. Girls are preferred because they are cheapest source of labor. They are physically and mentally vulnerable. They could be exploited in many ways and in means, including sexual exploitation and abuse. You employ them because of very basic motive. Girls are cheapest labor.
Kailash and his organization SACS monitor the city for reports of girl slaves. Today, we're going to follow a SACS official who's investigating a nut factory. We're about to meet our contact from SACS, and he's going to take us on sort of an undercover scout. We're going to bring hidden cameras in to a factory that is allegedly forcing children to work.
ये 2 लोग आगे आगे जाएंगे, 3 लोग आप पीछे से फॉलो कर सकते हो, और एक ऐसा गली है जिसमें बहुत ढेर सारे बच्चे लड़कियां बैठ के काम कर रहे हैं। अच्छा। पूरे रूट पे। अच्छा। ये आपको इशारे से बताएंगे कि ये जगह है, ये आपको दिख जाएंगे बच्चे।
We take a hidden camera and join SACS on the undercover scout. We turn a corner, and there in front of us, several families are shelling almonds in a makeshift nut factory. We can see little girls cracking nuts, sometimes just with their teeth. The parents are bonded laborers. They're deep in debt with their employer. What's worse, they pass their debts to their children. The entire family is working for almost no pay until they settle their loans. Most of these children will remain bonded laborers all of their lives. Sachs will continue monitoring this site. For now, we must leave the children behind. All over India, girls labor every day, not just in factories, but as domestic help in private homes. Some of them end up as domestic slaves, trapped and tortured behind closed doors. At the Sachs office, Kailash and his team are preparing for a raid. They've received a tip about a young girl who's kept as a domestic servant in a private home. 2 Sachs volunteers are going to act like a couple and try contacting the girl.
They will pretend themselves that they know girl's mother. They will try to speak to the girls separately. So they are trying to penetrate into that situation.
We join Sachs on the scout. If they find the girl, they'll rescue her immediately. The apartment is in a residential high-rise. The scout team heads in to confirm the girl's presence. They're wired with a microphone. A Sachs member stays with us and listens in.
They are coming back. They have not allowed them to go inside or talk to the girl. They have simply a look at the girl.
The scout team has not talked to the girl, but they've confirmed that she's kept as a servant. The Sachs member alerts his team.
Okay.
We swing into action. We'll follow Sachs as they raid the home.